Welcome to JHart Modelworks. Join me as we unbox the next project on the bench. Welcome to my workbench. Let's get started. Hey guys, Justin here with JHart Modelworks, and it is time to do the unboxing for the next build to go on the bench, and that's going to be Tamiya's Alpine Renault A110. This is one of the kits I got for Christmas. I have all the box art for the Monte Carlo winning car in '71. Inside the box, we have our instructions. We have a sprue of blue parts. We have the body, which unfortunately is cast in blue plastic. Wish they would have done this in white or gray, but we have a clear sprue. Looks like there's a few metal transfers in that bag. We have a bag with our metallic gray parts, as well as a chrome sprue, tires and polycaps, some decals, and Tamiya's safety instruction sheet for things like, don't glue your fingers to your eyeballs, and don't spray spray cans right at your face, things like that. So I'm going to get all this unbagged, and we will be back in a minute for a closer look. All right, I'm back. We'll start with the instructions. I'll go through a slideshow, which I always do, just in case anybody's missing the instructions or gets them damaged, they can reference them here. Typical Tamiya fold out. Nice and clear, easy to read. All right. From there, let's go ahead and move on to the body, and it's a rather small thing here. All in all, the molding is pretty clean. The panel lines are nice and deep. There are some places where the plastic cooled together a little interestingly, but this shouldn't have an impact on our finish. We have a seam line that runs all the way up to this back edge, along this edge up here. It runs up onto this drip rail, and then it picks up on this side, right above some chrome trim. That is going to be very hard to clean up. And it does that on both sides. So this up here is your mold seam. This right here is a piece of chrome trim. So on the one hand, you may try to sand that off and end up losing the chrome trim, and you might just replace it with some strip styrene maybe. I don't know. We'll see how we have to deal with that. There also is a very sharp mold seam right here. This could be a panel line, but I doubt it. It's raised, so it feels more like a mold seam than a panel line. I'll have to check some reference photos for the car to see if there is a panel line there or not. But that's going to be a problem too. This is a fairly rare car, so trying to find reference photos on these is going to be a little difficult. Now, we're not going to be doing this in the blue that's in here. Y'all know I never do the box art for some reason. I always have to paint it something different. And I do have a really nice color scheme plan for this. We have our blue tree of parts, which ranges everything from the chassis interior parts. We've got our door cards, the frame. The seats have some really nice detail in them. And then this, it looks like there's a gouge in them, but it's really just the way the plastic cooled together. So rubbing my finger over it, that's actually really smooth, so that shouldn't be an issue. We've got some plans for these seats anyhow. I think we may be trying the micro balloons to represent the cloth inserts. We have our gray sprue. The detail on the carburetors is fantastic. The trumpets are molded in and they're solid. I thought about cutting these off and replacing them with some electrical ferrules, but I may just drill these. They're pretty nicely detailed. So I may just drill them out. Some engine components, suspension components. Nicely detailed steering wheel. And sure enough, the springs have ejector pin marks in them. I don't know why Tamiya insists on doing that. It's really quite frustrating. The bumpers, I'm surprised these are not chrome. From what I've seen on the cars, they should have been, so I was surprised these were not on the chrome sprue. Little 4-cylinder valve cover. The wheels on this car are interesting as well. I've never seen a 3-lug wheel before. And they're tiny. Those are roughly 14s? 15s? Looks like we have a small roll cage. Very nice detail on the suspension pieces. Lots of crisp, clean molding on the engine. Next up, we have our chrome sprue. Everything's really clean. Some door handles here. These are little metal fins that go on the back of this body. These, in theory, should actually be open straight to the engine bay. And then these little metal fins will sit over them. And they should be hollow as well, so we're probably going to do some flat black in there. So the chrome is pretty nice. A little too shiny in my opinion, but that's okay. What else do we got? We have our clear sprue, and this is really nice glass. There's no distortion. It's not wavy at all. Super clear for now. We'll see what happens because the trim is molded into the glass. So you're going to have to mask off the glass and paint the trim. And then there's these are under panels for the underside of the car, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be semi-gloss black. They are clear. We'll see what that's about when we get into the build. Moving along, we have our tires. These are pretty nice. All 4 of them are the same size. They're not staggered for width or height. Molding on it is nice and crisp. Looks like we've got some kind of branding. I can't quite make out. I think that might be Goodyear. Or is it Michelin? Oh, those are Michelins. So this over here is just the tire sizing info. That's really nicely detailed. Don't know how these were molded, but the tires themselves are perfectly clean. There's no marks in the tread. There's no sprue points in the tread. They must have been molded from the inside. I've already got gunk on them. That's the only thing I can think of, but these are absolutely pristine. We've got a small set of metal transfers. Our rear logos, mirrors, some side markers it looks like, and the Alpine and the diamond that go across the front. Those are really nice. It's nice to get those in the kit. And we have our decals, which most of these we're not going to do, as I'm not doing the Monte Carlo theme. But these are super clear cartograph decals, very nicely done. Alright, so that's going to be it. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the build on this. Honestly, it doesn't look like there's that much in the kit. I don't have a whole lot of modifications planned. This may be a fairly quick build. Alright, so that's going to be it for the unboxing. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and I will catch you on the next one. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Also, feel free to leave comments, feedback, critique, or anything else in the comment section below. I enjoy interacting with all my viewers in the comment section and try to reply to all the comments I receive. If you want to catch future videos, please consider subscribing to my channel and make sure you click the bell notification icon so you can be notified when I upload new videos. As always, thank you for watching, keep modeling, and have a great day.